Hello, beautiful being, and welcome back to the Belief Course, where you are learning how to change your limiting beliefs into expansive ones. I am your guide here, Katie J, and we are ready to dive into step 6 of how to change your beliefs, how to reprogram your subconscious mind so that it becomes a vibrational match to your desires with more ease. Step 6, and I also want to mention as I was getting into the making of these slides, I'm listing these as steps, but they all happen kind of simultaneously and some more than others, depending on the belief. So just know that there's not an exact science to the steps portions, but it is helpful to think about the fact that you do need to do shadow work before the light work. And that's, I think, why I put them in steps, but you can do them both simultaneously. No make wrong, as I like to say. We don't need to make ourselves wrong for doing what it is that you feel called to do in this process using these tools, however you see fit. So, recreation in nature. This is going to be a short one because it's really plain and simple. Being in nature, connecting to the earth, connecting to the cycles and rhythms of this planet and the planets around us and the solar system and the universe connects us back into the field that created all of it, right? So really, as you connect to nature, you are connecting to the field of infinite possibilities. You're connecting to this time-space reality that our souls have found ourselves in for a lifetime. And it's really cool because it's right there in our backyards. We don't have to do anything special. We don't have to travel that far. I mean, depending on where you live, right? I specifically chose to live in a place that is near nature because I know from my own experience, from witnessing others in nature, because I worked at a retreat center in a summer camp for a long time, several different retreat centers, to witness what happens when people step out of their daily lives, put their phones down, and come into nature, connect with nature, understand nature on a deeper basis. It helps them to grow their confidence in themselves. It helps them to feel supported and not alone and connected to more than just you being you living your lifetime. Because when you step out into nature, there's so much more happening around you that also involves you. It's so easy in our man-made world to shut each other out by bringing out our screens. And then, I was hosting an event last night and watched this whole group of people. There were 4 of them sitting there. 3 of them had their phones up, and then the 4th one was just like, what do I do? Because our man-made world has created these little inner bubbles that helps us to forget that we are actually a part of something so much greater. And nature helps you to do that. And there's science backing this, right? This isn't just woo-woo stuff, right? Like, there is a reason why people want to live out in nature, because it feels good in their bodies. And when you feel good in your body, when you feel supported, when you feel resourced, when you feel abundant, it's a lot easier to shift a belief. It's a lot easier to integrate a new belief that you are supported, that you are abundant, that all of those things are true from the inside, starting from the inside and then reflected outwardly. So there's this practice called earthing. It's going to be your homework. Earthing, also known as grounding, refers to the discovery that bodily contact with the earth's natural electric charge stabilizes the psychology at the deepest levels. This means that you reduce inflammation, pain, and stress, improve blood flow, energy, and sleep, and generates greater well-being. This is from ScienceDirect.com. And then from Healthline, you'll see they say the central theory from one review study trusted sources is that grounding affects the living matrix, which is the central connector between living cells. The cells that create your body that we talked about at the beginning of this course, the cells that create your body are created by energy, protons, neutrons, electrons, right? That are all circling around each other and vibrating just like the planets, but on a microcosmic scale in each of the cells that make up your body. And that is happening for everything in this field that we live in. Okay. That's the living cells. Electrical conductivity exists within the matrix that functions as an immune system defense, similar to antioxidants. They believe that through grounding, the natural defenses of the body can be restored. Through grounding, the natural defenses of the body can be restored by connecting to the electrical energy coming from the earth, which is why so often when I am guiding a grounding meditation or a centering meditation, I guide you to imagine that you are growing roots into the earth, that you are connected to the earth, because it helps your body to naturally flourish in its defenses against dis-ease, against environmental toxins, right? Your body can create this immune system around it by you connecting to the earth. What? And by having a greater sense of well-being, a deeper confidence in who you are and what you are bringing to this earth, what you're here to share with everybody on the planet. By reconnecting with that truth and living in that truth, you are in alignment. You are living in your purpose, in your dharma, and why you are sent to this earth. And when you are there, you are along the path of least resistance, and the universe has no other choice but to send you all of those things that match your desires, because the universe placed your desires on your heart in the first place. They believe that through grounding, the natural defenses of the body can be restored. Further research expands on this idea. So obviously the article continues, and you can continue reading more about grounding if it's something that interests you. Your homework for this week is to ground for 20 minutes 3 times this week. And I want you to actually take your calendar out, whether you use a paper calendar or you use your phone, but get your calendar out and put in the times where you have a moment to go to the park, to step out into your backyard or front yard or garden, or patios don't count because that's not the ground. You need to be touching the earth or in water that belongs to the earth. I mean, like not chlorinated water. So submerging yourself in a river or a lake or an ocean, whatever you feel called to, some earthly body of water, or putting your feet on the earth, on the sand, on the dirt, on the grass, on the rocks, whatever it is that you've got nearby, okay, for 20 minutes. And I set an alarm, and then just set the intention, go in with the intention of feeling the electromagnetic pulse of the earth, feeling the electricity between you and the earth for 20 minutes. Feel the earth. Take your shoes off, put your feet on the ground, maybe put your hands on the ground. Really, you can lay down on the ground. I don't care. You cannot mess it up. You cannot do it wrong. And then if you are a member inside of the Breathwork House, you are a Moon Circle member, or you are a Seasonal Circle group coaching client, then go ahead and go into the homework section, the homework and questions section of the community courses inside of the Breathwork House, and post your homework. Tell us when you're going to do this. Tell us how it went. You can follow up on your original post. And it is 1:11, and I just had my alarm go off that says, 10K months with ease. Let's all vibrate, vibe check, right? Feel into whatever your affirmation is that you are doing the next time your alarm goes off, because you're doing this course and you've already set those alarms. Alrighty, so go ahead and post that homework. Remember, it's inside of the Breathwork House. You go to the community courses section, and then you go to the tab that says homework and questions, and go ahead and post it with the hashtag TBC for the Belief Course. Next time we meet will be the last time of the core modules, and we will talk about relationships. We will talk about step 7, your relationships with vibrationally selective people. I'm so excited to explore that. The next time we meet, I look forward to seeing your homework when you plan on grounding and what your experience of grounding was. So go ahead and post that inside of the group if you're a part of it. And if not, you can join for $29 a month or $300 for the full year. And if you join for the full year, I will send you a Breathwork House t-shirt. Hey. All right. See y'all in the next video. Bye, everyone.